Can I ask you a question, a very simple question? Do you really think that you as a person, you can elect Moses Masika Wetangula, that is Papa Aroma, as the president of the Republic of Kenya? Because right now, that is most likely what he's demanding, that he has served as a member of parliament, as a senator, and right now he's a speaker, and the third most respected person in the country. So he needs to be the president after this position that he is holding right now.
Sasa mambo ya siasa, nimekuwa ordinary MP, nikakuwa assistant minister, nikakuwa minister, nikakuwa senator wenu, sasa niko speaker number 3 in Kenya. Kweli nitakuwa wazimu kiasi gani kurudi nyuma kubishana kwa mambo madogo madogo? Si lazima tuangalie mbele. Na hiyo kuangalia mbele si yangu, ni yetu sisi zote. Lazima tutembee pamoja. And I promise not to let you down. I promise to work for you. I promise to do everything to improve our lot. We are partners with UDA. We are partners in Kenya Kwanza. We are partners in broad-based na ODM. Mzee Raila tulibishana na yeye, tukasukuma kurudumu. Alipoona matokeo akasema, watu yangu tuende kwa serikali.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much guys for your great support. Now, fellow Kenyans, allow me to start by humbly requesting you that if at all you're meeting for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can always as well you can share, drop me your comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think and where exactly you are watching this video from. If you're within the country, I'm requesting that you can tell me which part of the country you are watching from, the county number, and if you're outside the country, you can tell me which country. Drop me either the flag or the code of the country where you are watching this video, and I know that all is going to be well. You know, all of us must accept this, that we are living in an era, or we are living at a time where a majority of a lot of things are happening and nobody really wants to talk about them. And mark you, these are the same things that will one day come to haunt us. I'm bringing that thing, that scenario because of this video that I want us to talk about. John MBADI, that is the CS of Treasury, who was once a member of parliament, and then was also once the chairperson of ODM nationwide. Right now, is like he's forgetting that he is a CS, and he has started doing things, or he has started talking about issues of the party. Yes, I know that you are an ODM leader, you're once an ODM leader, but that is not your position right now. This is where these people normally mess up. Let's accept this. Let's see this thing widely. And I want to ask you a question. John MBADI is a CS. Who said that CSS are people and CSS should be doing business, should be talking about politics of the party? Because I'm really failing to understand what is going on right now. For instance, John MBADI is telling Ruth ODINGA that ODM SIO ya mama yako. He's telling Ruth ODINGA that ODM is not your family property, is not a family party. Yes, it was formed by your brother Raila, the late Raila Odinga, but that one does not give you authority. That one does not give you permission to insult us, to talk about things that are happening in ODM and then Mara Sifuna that. If you really feel like you can't serve as a leader of ODM, then quit.
How many secretary generals have announced that they have left the party and they have come back? A secretary general who has stood and said that he cannot work with the party leader should look for another secretary general. And then you sit here and pretend that we will bring those people. Bringing them to where? My friends, me, I don't sit in parties where people pretend. Let us be frank, candid with each other. If you are afraid, kama nyinyi ni waoga, wacheni viti zenyu, watu wengine waingie, tuendeshe hii chama tuendelee mbele. That is the honesty. If you don't like what I'm saying, you will forgive me. But that is the truth. And the people who are going to kill this party, it is you people who are still sitting on the fence. This party does not belong to one community, as my colleagues have said. This party, Raila, has been supported by people across the country. In fact, it is not even the 4 regions. Raila has been supported by Turkanas. Turkanas have been very much solid behind ODM. And so, my view is that we need to be clear. We need to be sure. How many soldiers are here? How many soldiers are here? Northeastern have been supporting ODM. We have 2 governors today from Northeastern province in ODM, out of 3. This is a national party. ODM does not belong to the Luo community. It does not belong to one community. In fact, ODM does not belong to Siaya, where we have senator trying to fight with the governor. Governor trying to fight the senator. It does not belong to a family. You know, we have a party where someone, because she is sister of a party leader, she thinks she can also order us around. You cannot. We have supported this party. I know Baba has been a very solid leader. We must now manage the transition. Baba is no more. This is post-Raila era. We must be candid, we must be forthright, and we must chart our way forward. You cannot keep us back. Baba said this. Baba did not say this. Where is that Baba now to give us the evidence whether he said or he did not say? He is not there anymore. It's 6 months. Baba did a lot for us. But we also fought for Baba. So if you are Baba's sister, please respect us. If it were not for us, Baba would not be the person he was by the time he was dying. You must know it is your brother who is the party leader. You must know Gladys Wanga is the chairman. You must remember Simba Arati is the deputy party leader. You must know Abdul Soman is the deputy party leader. Hii maneno ya kubembelezana mutaharibu hii chama. And I am speaking to you with love. Without this party you are weakened. Let us remain the way we were. This party, if it is strong, many of you will come back to parliament. Many of you will win back their seats. With a weaker party, it is harder, it is more difficult. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just spoke with love. Let me finish by saying, I am here. I know there are so many questions you would also ask me. A lot of them we can discuss with the party leadership, including my work, including how to support the party. I am ready, I am available. Any assignment you give me, mimi sasa ni mtu wa mkono. Hello? Niweke mawe? Nitaweka mawe. Lakini mjue sasa mimi ni mtu wenyu wa mkono. Mimi deputy party leader, mkinituma nitaenda. Chairman, ukinituma nitaenda. We are people who are supporting ODM. ODM! ODM! Asanteni sana.
Imagine that is a CS. I want us to listen to John Mbadi. Now, let's all bring our attention here. And I want us to fathom over this issue, because this is one of the issues that is going to affect us as citizens, just the way I put it, if you're not very careful. Yes, somebody might say that that one is an ODM issue that we don't even need to engage ourselves in. But I want us to look at it differently. in a different perspective. What is the work or what is the function of a CS? As far as I'm concerned, a CS, once somebody is appointed as a CS, that person should cease from talking about matters of the party that he used to serve under before being appointed as a CS. Because remember, once you are a CS, now you are not serving for the interest of your party. You are serving the interest of the people of the country. You are like the president. You know, William Ruto is serving the interest of people. That is why he's the president of the nation. But now you realize that what they're doing, they are not focusing on serving the interest or what the people want, but they're doing things the way they want because that is how they feel they're supposed to be done. And that is exactly where mistakes come from. Let's be honest. So right now, nobody is supposed to talk about what is happening in ODM. If you talk about it, you are a betrayer. You are supposed to be kicked out. I think that is what John MBADI is trying to say. That is the message that is trying to pass to Ruth Odinga. That, oh, look here, girl. This party was formed by your brother. But it was not born by your mother. So it's not your mother's property. It's not your father's property. So don't come here to control us the way you want. If you are tired, go away. So how many people are these people going to chase from ODM to make sure that ODM stands? Because personally I believe and I know that the more they keep on doing this, the more they keep on chasing away people from the party, the more this party is becoming smaller, smaller and smaller as time goes by. Here is my genuine question. Do you really think that suppose John MBADI now is told that, boss, run this party because you have the interest? I've seen a lot of people saying that John MBADI most likely is going to become the first president that is going to come from Luoland. I doubt that. I don't know who is going to elect John MBADI with a lot of noise, the way he makes a lot of noise crying like a woman who is pregnant. You hear him talking, you are like, why are you making noise? Why are you shouting? You have the mic. Ndio maana inaitwa kipaza sauti. Haupaswi kupiga kelele hata siku moja. Kile ambacho unapaswa kufanya ni zungumza kwa upole, kwa unyenyekevu. Kila mmoja atakuja kukuelewa. Lakini ndugu yetu John MBADI, kile ambacho yeye hufanya, yeye ufoka tu. Kazi yake ni kupiga kelele. Sometimes it becomes even difficult to understand these people because of the way they shout, the way they talk. Do we have leaders who can carry themselves with a lot of decorum, with a lot of decency when in public? You know, not that I'm supporting this, but I want to say this. Not that I'm supporting any politician. I told you that, guys, that I'm not supporting any politician. I'm not any politician's property. Sasa mtu asidhanie kwamba mimi nitakuja kusupport, mara nitakuja kusema siji, mara Sifuna, mara that is not why I'm here. I'm not going to take that direction. So if you are here thinking that I'm going to support any presidential candidate, I'm sorry. Mimi nikipata wewe ni presidential candidate and you have a problem, hata wewe rafiki yangu aje, hata wewe nakujua, hata wewe tunafanya, if there is a mistake that you've done, if there is something that you've done wrong, I'll hit you hard. I'll tell the public what they need to know about you before we make the mistakes that we made back then in 2022. And that is why we have to be very much sensitive. We have to be very much serious with what you're doing. Because if we fail to tell the public what these people are doing, then we are the people with problems. You know, I normally say this, that we the people with platforms, we are at a higher rate of telling people the truth or lying to people. There is somebody somewhere, kuna mtu ambaye akukule Gishagi, he or she doesn't know what's going on, but once ameingia kwa social media anasema, let me go and check what Boni have said or what is happening. Let me check Bonita Media. And then akuje angalie Bonita Media aseme kwamba Bonita anapata kwamba Bonita Media is supporting a politician whom he or she knows very well that cannot be trusted. How will that person feel? No, how will that person feel? That is why I'm saying that at this point and at this rate, we have to be very much courteous. We have to be very much like we have to be very much sensitive with the people that we bring, we talk about as leaders. So hii ya John MBADI ya kutusiana na Ruth Odinga simply because Ruth Odinga was talking about Edwin Sifuna and Babu Owino, saying that Edwin Sifuna should come back to the party. I don't know. John MBADI, nini na kuonesha kwamba right now, I don't know, sije aliyekuwa kama kingpin wa Wajaluo, who did that? So that is why I think he's feeling like, you know, I'm the boss. Mimi ndo kusema hapa. Matters and things that you should not even bother somebody. I really don't know, fellow Kenyans. But I think the time is coming where we really need to realize, where we need to open our eyes wider and know that these people, they're not for us. These guys are really not for us. That is what I can say. That is what I can say. You are a CS. Why talk about matters of the party going to an extent of even insulting someone simply because she aired her own opinion? Seriously? And we call that leadership? Which kind of leadership is that? Anyway, that is just my opinion and that is my thought. I would also love to know what you think at the comment section. Do you really think that John MBADI did the right thing by talking or by speaking the way he spoke concerning Ruth Odinga and other leaders that are in ODM? Let me know your thought.